Well, I don't know what that was, but it was something in the key of C. I do know that. All right, guys, man, I cannot believe how long it's been since I've seen y'all. I just feel kind of weird. I mean, it's been over a week, probably more like 2 weeks. Man, I have been traveling my ass off, which is not normal. But we've been from Key West to New York City to Western Maryland to back to Nashville. Where else were we, man? We were somewhere. Smoky Mountains, and man, there's some crazy stuff going on that I got to tell you about. But first, I wanted to tell you this is not going to be a long video, and I swear to God, when I get back from Scotland, which I'm leaving in a couple days to go to teach with Larry Carlton, Robin Ford, Robbie McIntosh, and a slew of other amazing instructors over there. This is going to be one for the books. I want to tell you that event, the Guitar Dreams Retreat, is going to be available to live stream. So I'm going to put the link right at the top of the description box below. Definitely check that out. This is a way for you to not only join us in person, but also save a ton of money. It's very expensive to be a part of this thing, but this gives you an opportunity to join us virtually. And so I highly recommend that. And it helps us out too, of course. So let's do that if you can. And also I wanted to tell you that like I said, man, when I go this long without doing a video, there's so much to catch you guys up on. I've got a cool little guitar thing I'm going to show you that I think you might find helpful. But I just wanted to tell you that the gig in New York City was very interesting this time. Thanks so much for you guys that showed up and made it a great couple nights. The gigs were amazing. We love coming up to the bitter end and playing music. And I just wanted to tell you that it was a pretty interesting weekend. I mean, usually everything goes off without a hitch and everything's cool, but we flew up early this time. Instead of getting there the night before and having a nice dinner and a good night's sleep and all that, it's expensive to do that. And so when I'm paying for everything for the trio, it's like, all right, guys, on this one, we might have to get up there the morning of, because it was like, it's like $2,000 or more to come in the night before, even more, probably more like $3,000. And so we get to New York. Me and Tim, the bass player, get to New York at like 10 a.m. We have a nice ride into the city, get checked in, have a nice breakfast, some coffee, and everything's cool. Plenty of time before the gig. The gig doesn't start till 9:30. We were doing Wednesday and Thursday night, and then so Jordan was coming in on a little bit later flight, and so our drummer. So Jordan texts us and realizes that he has been diverted to Pittsburgh. So we're like, uh-oh, weather was bad. So New York is not fun in the rain, by the way. New York is amazing when it's really beautiful outside, because you got to walk everywhere, and you're either in or you're out. If you're not at your hotel room, you're out in the city, and there's nowhere to use the bathroom. It's like it's fucking crazy. And so we get up there. Jordan is like, okay, I'm in Pittsburgh. They're saying we can take off, but we're not sure. So for the next, 5 or 6 hours, we were on the phone with Jordan, back and forth texting. Okay, they're saying we can go. Now we're off the plane. We're in the airport. Oh my God, what are we going to do? So at 7:45, he takes off in Pittsburgh. He walks into the club at 9:41.
we're supposed to play at 9:45. Well, my good buddy Oz Noy had hooked me up with a drummer named Rocky Bryant, who was from Average White Band and played with everybody. And he came in, and he was there on standby, and he ended up playing the first two songs with us, even though Jordan was there, because I was like, Rocky, you came all the way out here. We got to at least play some music together. So we played the first two songs with Rocky, which was awesome, and then proceeded to play with the trio. The gigs were great. Then, right after that, I stayed an extra day Friday just to bop around New York a little bit, eat some good food, and chill out, as I like to do. And so my flight back was Saturday morning. So I get up, go to the airport. I'm there at 11:30, and everything's cool. I got all my bags. Everything's running great. Nice, quick 19-minute ride out to LaGuardia. Great driver. And I get all the way to TSA pre-check, and he goes, okay, let me see your boarding pass. And I go, oh my God, where's my phone? So I'm like, oh shit. So I go all the way back to the gate. I checked in at the gate, or I checked in at the curbside check-in, Southwest. I go out there, no phone. Oh my God, don't have my boarding pass. I'm like, okay, well, while I'm out here, I'm not going to miss this flight. I might as well get a paper boarding pass. So I got a paper boarding pass, get all the way down to the gate. I'm kind of panicking for a minute, because when you don't have your phone, you feel like you've lost, one of your arms or something, because everything we have is on there, including all the phone numbers that I can't remember. And so I get down to the gate, and I asked a stranger. I just said, "Hey, are you on Instagram? Can I message a couple people and let them know that I'm alive and that I'm coming in?" And so I found a guy that was kind of looking at my guitar case, and I was like, "That's my guy." I said, "Hey man, can I use your phone? Are you on Instagram?" He goes, "Absolutely." I said, "I lost my phone." He was like, "Totally cool," and helped me out a bunch. And so, but by the time I landed in Nashville, the driver of the Uber that found my phone, his name was Karma with a K. Karma found my phone, and he tried to mail it back to me that day, and they wouldn't let him because of the battery. They couldn't overnight it in an airplane or something. It had to travel on ground. Is that a thing? And so he took it to Paul Rizzo, the guy that owns the Bitter End Club. He takes it to Paul. Paul ships it back to me. Meantime, I'm over in the Smoky Mountains. Me and my special lady friend, we go to the Smoky Mountains, got a cabin, and hiked for a couple days. I didn't have my phone till Sunday night. So I went 8+ days without my cell phone. And the point of this story, friends, is I could not believe the overwhelming feeling of calm and peace that swept over me when I got done panicking for 20 minutes that I didn't have my cell phone. The sheer fact that nobody could get in touch with me, I wasn't responsible to get back to text messages right away. There were no emails. There was no social media for 8 days. Now, I did use my laptop on iMessenger just to kind of like stay in touch, but I used it like an old school answer machine. I checked my messages in the morning, and I checked them at night. When I was in the Smokies, I really didn't even check it that much. And so, guess what I learned about that? My stress level and anxiety went down. Nobody missed me, and nothing fell apart. So, man, we got to take a break from these phones every once in a while. And of course, now I'm getting back to it, and I'm going to go to Scotland and do this thing. When I get back, I'm going to hammer back into getting some videos to you guys. But that's my spiel. That's my long story, and I'll get into more of that with you guys. But man, let's take a break from these phones. It's killing our culture, and as great as it is for stuff like this, the comparison and all that kind of stuff, and the lack of people, young people talking to each other. Man, we gotta figure out a way to not let this ruin our lives. And so anyway, enough of that. Great to be back. There's more to come, of course. I'm getting inspired again after a nice little break. And it's just been busy, man. I've been traveling like crazy. I went and saw my mom's family. I'm doing some things that I needed to be doing for a long time. As I get, a little older, I'm realizing that not everything has to happen right this second. I'm a guy that likes to take care of shit. I like to get stuff done. But we got to just chill. And of course, I'm excited and fired up. But look, guys, here's a little thing that I thought you might find helpful. If I take the key of C and I go C, D minor, F, and G, this is a cool little exercise and a cool little thing that sounds musical, but also will help you with your arpeggios, your chord shapes, and everything up the fingerboard. So I'm going to take C. That's all those shapes. A shape, G shape, E shape, D shape. I'm starting on the G, little grace note getting in, pickup note. As you can see, that's three of the same notes. It's the same three notes. Then D minor. F. G. It's that kind of stuff that's really going to help you map out the fingerboard. Now, you don't have to stick to that pattern. That's kind of the similar pattern. It's the A shape, then the A shaped D minor, then the A shaped F, then the A shaped G. Let's do it one more time. D minor. Exact same as the major, except we're just flattening the third. That'd be major. That's minor. Now do F. Then G. Don't feel like you can't break out of the exercise and do some other stuff coming back down just to keep mapping this stuff out. Hand position, chord shapes, melodic, listening, feel. Don't press too hard. Have a light touch with your right hand. Pull the tone out of the guitar. Let's make some music. So that's some of the key points that I want to keep bringing back. If you wanted to do this, go to this F, this G, stuff's really going to help with your right hand, the hand positions of these shapes, and man, that's really what starts bringing this stuff together. And of course, above all, it's these right here: listening. Guys, great to be back. I know this wasn't anything earth-shattering. Is it ever? Great to see a bunch of you guys lately. Thanks for keeping in touch. I've been off Instagram and Facebook and everything for like over a week, like I said, and so I'll slowly be getting back into that stuff. But again, guys, thanks a million. Check the link below for the Guitar Dreams Retreat live stream. That's going to include the performance and the lessons. And you can do master classes with everybody, or you can get the all access pass that allows you to stream the whole thing. Two different great options. The link's right below. Thanks again, and we'll see you guys when I get back from Scotland. All right, man. Cheers. See ya.